Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. So first up, a big congratulations to ND Cowdy, who took down our October City Plan contest with his version of Boston Airport, which you can see the design in front of me. And now that is available for download right now on PC and Xbox. Now, one thing to note about this is the beginning of our Season 2 mod. So because of the script data limit built into the Fallout 4 engine, we want to make sure that people can grab settlements without having to worry about overloading their script data, which is really hard to detect if you've actually run into that problem or if you're even getting close. So we've started a Season 2 mod that will be linked below. You'll have seen I released it earlier today, and that will have all of our Boston Airport builds and then the rest of the city plans for going forward for the Season 2 will end up in that. Now, this does bring up another point, and that is the Masters contest entries. Where will they go, and where are they? Well, we're still in production of the voting videos because we're doing something extra special for those, and it took a long time to vote on those and make sure that all of our judges had access to all of the mods that were required, and it just took a lot longer than a typical city plan contest, and we wanted to make sure that we did it justice given the prizes that are on the line for that. So look out for those videos to come out soon for voting, and then those Masters contest city plans, once they're released, they will go in the Year 1 contest entries. Mod pack is kind of the final cap for that. So watch out for that to happen in the next few weeks. All right, now something else I want to talk about before we get into announcing the next contest, what the settlement is for November, is we had a couple of mod updates we need to talk about. So first up, there was a hotfix for Conqueror 4.1.7a, and this fixed an issue with Jammer getting stuck. So if you're playing through that quest line and you run into an issue where it says he's not, or that he's busy, when you try and talk to him, go download that hotfix. It should fix it for you. If it doesn't fix it, it likely means that there is some other quest that's trying to start, because this character is busy means that there's a scene about to start. It's just waiting for some other character to arrive near that character so that they can start talking to each other. So sometimes you can try sleeping to trigger that, and that should get it going. But I think for most of you who are running into this issue, especially if you started a new playthrough after one of the last 2 patches, then the bug should be fixed in the 4.1.7a hotfix. Then we got something really, really cool for Workshop Plus. So as many of you guys know, the Fallout 4 EXE was updated recently, and I started digging through what was added to it, because it's always noticeable to me when the Fallout 4 ESM changes sizes, because that means they added something core to the game to support something in upcoming Creation Club content, which they haven't done very often. And I found a new keyword that they added into the engine, and it does something pretty awesome, and I went ahead and tapped into it for Workshop Plus. So if you go into your MCM or Workshop Plus holotape, which if you don't have the Workshop Plus holotape, you can craft it at a chemistry workbench. And if you go down under options, you'll see there's a new free build mode option. This can also be done at a hotkey level, so you can have it so it can toggle on and off. And I've got it enabled so I can show you what it does. So when free build mode is on, you'll notice that all of my resources show that I have 999. So effectively, you can build for free. Now, I can't build right now because I'm at the build limit, which is fine. I can still show you that you can see all of my resources are 999. Now, what's also cool is it does one other thing, and that's that even though these things show that there's a perk locking them, it will still let me build those. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and prove that to you guys, and I'll go ahead and increase my build limit. So let me sit back down here. And we are going to go into our holotape, City Manager holotape, tools, configure tools. If you didn't know this was here, this is something else you can do. So yes, I understand the rest. Yes, increase it to users plus 25. All right, so now we will have some more build limit to work with. I also should show you guys that I don't have the perk, which he might on this save. I don't know. Okay, good. We don't have local leader, or rank 1 or rank 2. And if we go in under crafting, you'll see that it's showing up, and I can build it, even though I don't have those perks. So this is such an awesome feature Bethesda added, and now Workshop Plus brings it to you guys. I assume it's something for some Creation Club thing, maybe one that hasn't been released yet or something. My assumption is it's for the upcoming VR workshops, but I don't know. We'll find out in December. But in the meantime, we get to use it with Workshop Plus. So go grab the update to Workshop Plus. Note that this does require that you update the EXE, so if you were holding out for some reason, then do not update Workshop Plus. Keep yourself on the older version. If you're on Xbox or Bethesda on PC, then you probably had to update in order to get to the mod store anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. And if you're on Nexus and you updated by mistake, I always keep every version of the mod up there so you can roll back to the previous version. Beyond that, I think the last thing we've got to cover is the next contest. So for November, we are going to do a favorite settlement, and that is the castle. So it is now your time to go in and show us what you can do, how you can fortify that place. There's no particular theme for this. Obviously, Minutemen come to mind as an obvious one because they have that kind of built in and with the quest line, but you're not required to do that if you want to make some other faction take it over or just turn it into a generic settler paradise, whatever you want to do with that. For those of you who use the City Plan Contest mod, which I recommend everybody who's participating in the contest do, I added an additional save file to that archive. So if you go update to the latest version, and that new save file has done all of the castle quests, and you'll see when you load into the castle that there are already some artillery placed, and the radio is restored because I just wanted to show that I took care of all that stuff so you guys don't have to go through those quests to get all that Mirelurk stuff to go away. So if you're ready to get working on a castle design for the next contest, that is good to go. And for those of you guys who haven't been following along with the contest, we changed up some things for going forward. One is that the prizes are different. So now first, second, and third prize all get both get option of a t-shirt or a video game through Steam or Origin, or I'm trying to remember the third one we use. Anyway, it's a bunch of different, those online game stores. We have a bunch of keys for them, and we give away those to the top 3. And then also for first place, they actually get to work with our team to add some new assets to our Project Blueprint mods, which are the mods that only require sim settlements, so that players who use the city plans don't have to have a bunch of mods installed to use these city plans. And so ND County has worked with us and chosen some new assets, which you guys should see come to life in the next update for some settlements. And so that's a really cool prize that's available in the City Plan Contest. So we'd love to see more of you guys participating. So, and I'm sure many of you have great ideas for the castle. So if you've never joined in on the City Plan Contest, there is no time like the present. If you need help on getting started, head to our forums. They'll be linked down below. There are a lot of people who have participated now, a lot of people who know the ropes, who can show you guys some shortcuts to get up and running quickly. Because really, it's building a settlement the same way you always do, just making sure you incorporate a few more plots if you're not usually a sim settlements player. And then for the regression to build the earlier levels, it tends to just be loading up your save, scrapping a bunch of stuff, making another save, repeat the process. It's fairly straightforward, and we even have a guide on making that quick to help you make those decisions about what you should scrap. So we'd love to see more of you guys engaging in the City Plan Contest, and like I said, this month is the castle. So all that said, guys, take care and enjoy the mods.